Hunzinger sets it up to Beeson. Bringing the hammer. Oh, heck yes. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there in the deep left center field and down near the wall. So Eastep there with an RBI double. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com, here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Here's we have tonight's junior varsity boys basketball action between the visiting Delta Eagles and your Wapahani Raiders here tonight. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We want to thank you all for tuning in and spending your Friday evening here with us, as we will get right into things here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Taylor Architects, Inc., a proud sponsor here of the WHS Network. So Wapahani, been 6 days since they last played. They had a double dose of ball games last week. Last Friday night, they traveled over to Randolph Southern there to take on the Rebels. Won that one. That was a hard-fought ball game. And then Saturday, traveled to Newcastle at Chrysler Fieldhouse. Unfortunately, came up empty there on that one. I believe we ended up getting beat by 2 points, I think it was, there against Newcastle. So, these guys have, we've seen success, especially these last, handful of games right here. I think these guys are starting to, find their footing here a little bit, really come together here as a collective unit. And, we've got another big ball game here tonight. Now, these two teams just played each other, roughly, about 2 weeks ago or so. Because we had our annual Wapahani Junior Varsity Boys Basketball Tournament out here on a Saturday morning, in which then Wapahani ended up beating Delta. But that was a great ball game, and so again, that's not any indication on how tonight will go. But I mean, you hope that at the end result that it will be. But we've got we've had a nice 4 or 5 days here of practice, and these guys are. They've had the appropriate preparation to be able to get ready for tonight's ball game, and you best better believe that they will be ready for the ball game here tonight. Now, hopefully, what they've practiced over the last, nearly handful of days will result in a win here tonight, and hopefully be clicking on all cylinders. But, obviously, you've got to make sure that, you're taking good care of the basketball first and foremost, because that's one thing that, Delta – we've seen there in that JV tournament. They will do some sort of a press, and doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to do it all the time, but it could be an issue. That Wapahani will have to face, or I wouldn't say an issue, but a challenge. But they're very active defensively. They're very physical. We'll see that in the varsity game here as well. And but we can be physical right there with them. So I think that works hand in hand a little bit. Because you got to essentially give them a dose of their own medicine. But we've got to play the game the correct way. We've got to take good care of the basketball and find shots underneath, and hopefully. That will spread then throughout the ball game to the outside part of a game as well. So really looking forward to seeing how the Raiders bounce back after Saturday night's loss. Again, Wapahani and Delta coming up here with tonight's junior varsity boys basketball matchup. Stick around here with us. We'll have tonight's starting lineups and tip-off coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. Here as we take a look here at tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Delta Eagles. The non-starters, number 10, Cole Davis, number 13, Kai Berger, number 21, Landon Stacy, number 32, Landon Williams, 33, Anthony King, and number 50, Waylon Stewart. The starters here again presented by Selma American Legion, post 437. Starting at guard, number 1, Chase Phillips. At the other guard position, number 4, Madden Ramsey. At guard, 5'10" sophomore, number 5, Deacon Blevins. At guard, number 20, Matthew Morey. And at forward, number 23, Cade Utzler. Again, the Delta Eagles are coached by Brian Trout. And now we'll take a look here at the starting or the non-starters here for your Wapahani Raiders. Non-starters will include number 4, Caleb Kine, number 12, Caleb Lewis, number 20, DJ Seagraves, number 34, Drew Pittenger. And again, here for your Selma American Legion post 437 starting lineup. Starting at one guard, a 5'10" sophomore, wearing number 2, Riley Swift. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 3, Jarek Longfellow. At forward, a 6' junior, number 14, Hunter Rodifer. At the other guard position, a 5'7" freshman, wearing number 22, Carter Bell. And at forward, a 6' sophomore, number 24, Ethan Bragg. Again, your Raiders coached by Chris Willis, assisted by Jeff Andrews, as well as Andy Zitgraff and Travis Stingland. So again, that is tonight's Selma American Legion post 437 starting lineup. Again, like I mentioned earlier, sure to appreciate everyone for tuning in here tonight. Big thanks to our loyal listeners, as always, the Stinglands, as well as Barbara Wilmoth and many others that tune in. I know the Selma American Legion there in Selma, downtown Selma, is watching us here tonight as well. Again, we'll give them another shout out here later on as we get tonight's game officially underway here at 6:02 p.m. here on this Friday, January the 31st of 2025. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. As the Eagles will get the scoring started right here. Number 23, Cade Utzler there with a 2-point basket. Bell left side here to Bragg. Now Swift dribbles to top the key, finds Hunter Rodifer. Longfellow now here on the right side. Longfellow now on to Bragg. Bragg with the handoff. Carter Bell here on the left wing dribbles to the free throw line. Now Rodifer looking for Swift. Nothing there on the back cut. Well defended right there by number 1, Chase Phillips. Rodifer now in possession, takes it to the rack and gets the finish for 2. Hunter Rodifer there with his first points on tonight to get the Raiders on the board here through the first minute of the ball game. As the ball will give way here to Chase Phillips. He's out here at the 10-foot volleyball line. Left side here, it's number 5, Deacon Blevins. Now to the right wing, number 20, Morey. So again, turnover there, first turnover of the night here for the Eagles. Longfellow attacking the rack right there again, but unfortunately came up empty that time and ends up in a turnover. First turnover of the night right there for Wapahani, and then it results in 2 points right there for number 4, Madden Ramsey of Delta. Bell, left side, now dribbles, finds Rodifer here near the right wing. Swift now in command of the basketball. Deep 3 is up and good. Riley Swift will tickle the twine. There he is. First points on the night here for Riley. The handoff here, number 20, Morey. On to the left wing, number 5, Blevins. Up top, the 3 be off the mark right there for Ramsey and rebounded by Carter Bell. And I just realized that the clock did not start on the screen for whatever reason. So there we're now caught up and ready to go. So the foul here on Bragg. That's his first. Team's first. Right side here, Utzler goes there to the free throw line, kicks it back out to Phillips now. Swung on Blevins here to number 20, Morey. Corner three, Phillips up and no good. But the rebound underneath there by Blevins and then turned over. Second turnover now for the Eagles. And we expect a very much of a defensive ball game here from both sides, especially more notably right here from the Eagles. The three is no good by Swift, and a battle right there between Bragg and Phillips. And Phillips will come up with it. Now the three here from the left side for Ramsey, no good. Rebounded by Carter Bell. And again, the Raiders coming back the other way. Right side three for Bell, no good. That's going to be deflected out of bounds, and it's going to be in favor of Delta.
Substitution for Wapahani, number 20, DJ Seagrave.
Ramsey underneath here, Utzler. Right corner, dribbles here along the baseline. Nice defense there from Longfield. Again, essentially cutting off that baseline opportunity. No good there with a layup, but gets the put back to go. And that will put the Eagles back on top, this time by one. Bell swung on the Longfellow, now the right side here to Seagraves. Worked around now, Bell drives it right, and we'll have a little hand check right there, number 20, Matthew Morey. So that's his first, team's first here of the night. And we'll get a substitution here for the Eagles. Number 10, that is Cole Davis checking in for the first time tonight for Delta. And under 2.5 remaining here in the first quarter. Lewis, again coming in right there just a moment ago. Off balance shot, no good. Deflected away, and now it's going to head back the other way here for Wapahani. So another Eagles turnover. Again, corralling the rebound, then lost the handle on it. Again, Caleb Lewis got his hand in there to deflect that ball away. And now Lewis will lose that one. So third turnover here for Wapahani. Delta with 3 of them here as well. And we're going to have a blocking foul here on the other end of the floor. And this one's going to be on Riley Swift. So that will be his first, team's second of the quarter. So 2 shots here for number 1, Chase Phillips. 6'2" sophomore guard here for Delta. First one will be up and good. The second of 2 from Phillips. It will be up and it will be good. So 2 for 2 on that trip to the line for Chase Phillips. And we'll have a substitution for the Eagles. That's going to be number 32, Landon Williams. As Deacon Blevins will have a seat for Delta. And that will be turned over. Back-to-back possessions here by Wapahani. Gives them 4 here in the first. 3 is up and got the friendly bounce and roll to go by number 32, Landon Williams. So now an 11-5 lead. That's a 7-0 run put together here by the Eagles. Bell will get that shot blocked. So the Eagles definitely playing with some enthusiasm right now and some confidence and momentum going in their direction. Right side here to Davis. Back up top, Phillips swings it on over here to Ramsey. He'll dribble to the top of the key. The three is up. Left that one short, but Davis will corral the rebound, and Delta will not have another crack at this one. Phillips gets it inside and puts it through there for two more. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout on the floor here, taken by Wapahani with 1:06 to play here in the first. We'll be back with more right after these messages here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here. Again, they just inbound the ball literally just about a couple seconds ago, so they didn't miss much. And we'll have a foul here on Delta. So the foul will be here on the Eagles, number 23, Cade Utzler, his first, team's second of the quarter. So Caleb Kine, again, checked in for the first time tonight during the timeout. He will inbound. Finds Caleb Lewis, goes up with it, and puts it through there for two. So some much-needed points there for Wapahani as Caleb Lewis will get his first points on tonight, make this now a 6-point ball game. Phillips to get out near half court, guarded by Hunter Rodiford, gives way to number 32, Williams. Phillips drives it right, takes it inside, and he'll be fouled on the way up. So the foul will be on number 12, Caleb Lewis, his first, team's third. And again, Phillips will head here to the charity stripe, shooting two. First free throw attempt for Phillips will be up, and it will be good, as number 33, Anthony King. Scratch that. Jackson Vance is number 33. They didn't even have him listed on the roster, which when we checked later on, or earlier this evening, I don't recall him listed being in there. So our mistake, possibly. I don't know. Nonetheless, it is what it is. But Jackson Vance will in for the Eagles, number 33. Kine will be fouled, a blocking foul here on the Eagles, and that's going to be on number 10, Cole Davis, his first, team's third. So 2 shots again here for Caleb Kine. Again, already a packed house out here from Raider Gymnasium. It is homecoming tonight. So a lot of different festivities going on here as Caleb Kine will put through the first one, his first point here on the night. But again, darn near the whole entire Wapahani side, the home side of this gymnasium, almost darn near completely full already. Second free throw attempt good. Left side, Davis. They're not even going to get the shot off in time, though. And that's going to do it here for the first quarter. At the end of one, it's Delta 14, Wapahani 9. Stick around here with us. We'll have quarter number 2 coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. Again, second quarter underway. Again, here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Moore-Villius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy is Caleb Lewis. Well, a nice layup right there to put it in there for two and get us 2 points closer now. 14-11 is your score. But again, for everyone tuning in tonight, we want to thank you guys. For those of you that's just tuning in for the first time this evening, we say welcome. And we hope you guys enjoy the broadcast here tonight. And thank you for being supportive of us and, more importantly, the student athletes out here on the floor for Delta and for Wapahani here this evening. Carter Bell now out here. Lewis for three. In and out, no good. That's going to be deflected out of bounds. It's going to stay right here with Wapahani. So we'll have number 4, Madden Ramsey, checking in for the Eagles. Cole Davis will have a seat. A 6-point lead for Delta. Carter Bell to inbound. Inbounded there to Lewis. Back out here to Bell. Bell works it around here. DJ Seagraves looking for Rodifer here in the middle. That's the recipe for success right here. Now you have Caleb Lewis here at the free throw line. Again, got to find a way to get the ball to the middle. Cross-court pass to Bell. And that's going to be an illegal screen, they say, here on number 14, Hunter Rodifer. So that will be his first, team's first of the quarter. Also the team's 5th turnover here at the half. Ramsey underneath the Utzler, well defended there by Caleb Kine. And the Raiders darn near had a takeaway right there, but that was good help side defense on the backside there by Kine as that ball was floated up and over the heads of Lewis and Utzler. So again, here at the 5:23 mark, inbounded by Blevins here to Phillips, right down the middle. Jump shot will be up and no good. Lewis will corral the rebound there as he skied through the air. Seagraves here at the top of the key. Gives way to Rodifer. And we're going to have another foul here on Rodifer, so that's going to be his second. Team second. So we've got Swift and Longfellow back in for Wapahani. Seeing their first action here this second quarter. And now we'll have a foul on Wapahani. Indeed it will be. Riley Swift. It's going to be his second, team's third. And we'll have Seagraves back in the ball game. Rodifer will have a seat. So another three-point basket. Up and good. So just when you think Wapahani's starting to play, or get caught up right here, then Delta is coming right back with more rainmakers. Themselves up here by 9 points. That's stripped away there by Swift. 4th turnover now for Delta, as we'll have a foul here on Utzler. That's his second, team's first of the quarter. So Williams will return to the floor for Delta. Utzler will have a seat. Left side here, Lewis looks to be in attack mode. The jump shot, fade away, no good. Deflected out of bounds off of Wapahani. Again, not that he can't shoot that shot, because believe me, he can, and he can knock those down. But you want to see more action, finding a way to attack the rim right there. maybe get your defender into some foul trouble right here. Obviously you got Utzler there with 2 fouls. Get a foul there on Williams, but again, you're not going to get a lot of that if you don't go more towards the rim right here if you're Wapahani here on offense. And we'll have another foul here on the Raiders. So they say a bear hug here by DJ Seagraves. That's his first, team's 4th. Shot no good. Wow, that ball bounced over both of their heads, and now the bucket and the foul for the Eagles, number 20, Matthew Morey. The foul will be here on Wapahani's number 4, Caleb Kine. His first, team's 5th. So again, Morey here at the line for one more, looking to convert here on the 3-point play. And that will be in and out, no good. And we'll have a battle for the basketball right here. The foul will be on number 4, Madden Ramsey, his first, team 2nd. For whatever reason, again, our clock did not start at the correct time. Apologize there for that. So the foul here on Ramsey, his 2nd, team's 3rd of the quarter. So Longfellow again inbounds here into the backcourt to Carter Bell. And then the Eagles have double up here on the Raiders, but we'll see if Wapahani can get it figured out here on essentially both ends of the floor. Not that we've done a pretty solid job here on the defensive side. So just, the offense hasn't quite been there on a consistent basis. We'll see if the Raiders can figure it out. Kine out here, 10-foot volleyball line. Left side now to Seagraves. Dribbles. He'll find Carter Bell here on the far side, or here on the near side of the floor. Back to Seagraves again. Dribbles back to the top of the key. We've got to find a way to get the ball to the middle. Get the ball to the middle, then work your way down from there. Phillips drives the right side of the lane, and that's put through there for 2 more. So Ramsey now up to 7 points here in this first half. Under 2 minutes to play. Now 3-pointer up and good here for Carter Bell. Just what the doctor ordered here for the Raiders. Definitely needed that one. Phillips outside. The Landon Williams 3 will be up and good. So the Eagles answer right back here with 3 more. That was an excellent job right there. I mean, even though Wapahani didn't get the result they wanted, as far as the end result, good pass in the middle. You had a cutting Caleb Kine right there, able to get the ball to him. What does he do? He turns, goes right to the rim. I mean, you have to have that every possession. You've got to make a point of that. They're not trying to do that. I know that things are a lot easier said than done. Spin move by Phillips, no good. Rebounded there by Lewis. With 2 seconds left, Bell will get it off in time, and that's going to do it here for the first half. Your halftime score, it's Delta 27, Wapahani 14. Stick around, we'll have our halftime report coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here for our Alfred Robinson Customs game break at the half. Again, it's Delta 27, Wapahani 14 here at the break. Wapahani, well, started off, the first minute or so, a couple minutes of the ball game. Started off, really clicking on all cylinders, but then Delta, really caught fire. Was up, I think it was 11 or maybe like around like 13-5, if I remember correctly, 14-5, somewhere in that area. So went on a lengthy run. It was like a 10-0 run, if I remember correctly. And really, ever since then, Wapahani's has been playing catch up. Now, Delta, since they started seeing shots fall, that kind of fueled. That was fueled by what their defense was able to do here on the other side of the floor. Created some turnovers. Wapahani was 7, so it's not like a huge number, but definitely, you want to limit the turnovers as much as possible. And we've had some pretty good shots, and shots that has fallen and some that hasn't fallen, or that hasn't fell, and just that is what it is. But one of the biggest things that, at least that I've noticed there throughout the second quarter, especially with the zone, if you will, that defense that Delta plays defensively, a lot of our offense, it's just essentially moving the ball around the perimeter. We can't get the ball in the middle. Now, some of that is, yes, what they've done defensively, but we're not exactly adjusting and finding other ways to get the ball inside, because at least in my opinion, I'm not saying I'm right, but I think that's the recipe for success. If we can find a way to get the ball in the middle, and I know that's a lot easier said than done, but there's a lot of times you're switching, whatever ball the side's on, the opposite side comes in from the corner and or down the post area and cuts right up there top, the high post right there at the free throw line. So if you can find a way to quickly get the ball there and work all the way down, the defense is going to collapse, and it's going to open some things up right here. But it's just, sometimes you might have to thread the needle. You don't want to thread the needle too much, but we've got to make things happen for ourselves, and we've got to adjust to what Delta's thrown at us defensively, and and I think that. Obviously we're more than capable of making those adjustments. It's just about literally just going out here and making those adjustments, applying it in the game, and then hopefully, which more times than not it doesn't work necessarily always like this, but hopefully it works according to plan. But if it doesn't, then you find another way. That's what good teams do. They find ways to navigate throughout the course of the ball game, and at the end of it, you hope to find a way to win. And so, just got to keep getting after it right here, and hopefully the Raiders will come out victorious. They do have a little bit of a tall order to get through to get to that point, but anything's possible. You got 14 minutes to make it happen, and we're looking forward to seeing that the Raiders do that. So it is 27-14 here at the half. The Raiders were led by Carter Bell and Riley Swift. 3 points there for each of those. Caleb Lewis with 4. Honorata for 2. Caleb Kine there with 2. 27-14. Again, we'll be back here at the start of the second half here on the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back. We had to cut the commercial break short because they had both teams come back out a little early, about 20 seconds early. That's all right. As much as we've got going on here tonight, we can afford to be running a little bit early than normal. And the Raiders again down by 13 here at the start of this third quarter again. If you're just joining us here for the first time this evening, we say welcome. I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And we will have a foul here on Wapahani's number 12, Caleb Lewis. His second, team's first here of the quarter. So again, not exactly how you draw it up right there. You don't want to turn over and then a foul right from the get-go right here. But just got to find a way to get a stop right here on defense, and hopefully then you can start to figure things out here offensively. And that's going to be an offensive foul as Riley Swift will take one there for the team. Utzler will pick up the foul, his third, team's first here of the quarter, first turnover of the half. Again, they only had 4 turnovers there in the first half. Wapahani was 7. Bell left side to Swift. There we go right there. Well, yet again, you had a shot that you want. That's, it was a contested layup, picked off right there by Longfellow. But again, that's the good ball movement and the right pass at the right time right there. Unfortunately, like I said, just didn't get the finish, but this time we do. Nicely done right there by Hunter Rodifer. 4 points now for him on the night. He's got to keep working the ball around, and hopefully at some point shots will fall as Phillips will get that one to fall. 9 points for him on the night. Left side 3, Swift up and good from downtown. Swift now with 6 points on the night and a big one right there. Now, yet again, you get you a stop right here, get back down there on the offensive end and get you another score. Obviously, you can't get it all back at once, but you sure can chip away at it. That should have been a travel. Shoo! Again, just my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right. Foul here on Lewis. That's his third, team second of the quarter. So Phillips at the line for 2 shots. And again, that's one thing I will say, here with Delta, very aggressive. They're not afraid to attack the rim. They're not afraid of the physical side of things right here, and they're willing to take the hits. Second free throw attempt up and good as well, so correct score right there, 31-19. But that's the whole thing about it. You've got to defend it. It's not always necessarily easy, but they're very aggressive. Oh, wow. Whew. That ball darn near one above his head, so they're going to say everything was all right. Bell here at the top, swung on, Swift. Screen there from Pittenger. Back out to Swift. Longfellow drives the baseline. Caught in a little predicament there, but was able to get that pass back out here to Carter Bell. 3:45 and counting here in the third. Oh, yes, nice take by Rodifer. And then he'll be fouled here on the way up. A lot of aggressiveness there from Hunter. So So I have a foul here on number 33, Jackson Vance. That's his first. Team's second of the quarter. Get Hunter Rutherford here at the charity stripe for 2 shots. As the first one will be up and good. Rutherford now with 5 points here on the night, looking for number 6 right here. It's up, off the front iron, no good. So Morey brings it across half court, gives way here to Phillips. Morey here with a deep 3, right on target. Bell again out near half court. Would have been better off right there. Swift just would have continued on there to the basket. Another layup right there, up and good. And we will get a timeout here with 2:33 to play. This will be a 30-second timeout here on the floor. And we will go ahead and stick right here with you during this timeout to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Sam Pierce Chevrolet, located at 12401 West County Road 550 South in Daleville, Indiana. Sam Pierce is your trusted Chevrolet dealership and the reason why loyal customers keep coming back. They're known for their friendly style of service and stock with brand new and pre-owned vehicles, along with offering competitive lease deals, finance options, and a top-line auto service. For more information, give them a call at 765-387-4287 and go to sampierchevy.com to find your next vehicle. Again, that is Sam Pierce Chevrolet. The best deals are in the country. So again, following the timeout, again, Wapahani with 3 timeouts remaining. Delta still has all 5 of theirs. Again, nearly 2.5 remaining here in the third quarter. Swift outside here to Bell. Bell here at the top of the key again. Trying to set the screen right there, but again, good help side right here, not allowing much breathing room after that screen. You know, you have Vance kind of camping out right there. Deep 3 from Swift, off the mark right there and out of bounds. And again, you know, from a defensive standpoint, you want them to take those shots all day. You know, I mean, you got a hand out there a little bit, but you'll let them take them shots all day because, again, that's the lower percentage shot. Now, can we make threes? Absolutely we can. But if we're taking deep 3 after deep 3 after deep 3 after deep 3, not every time are you going to hit that. And not only that, but especially with a hand in the face. So we'll see what this possession will bring us right here. Longfellow outside here to Pittenger, gives back away to Longfellow. Again, out here near half court. Pittenger will take the 3. That is up, in and out, no good. That was a good-looking shot right there. Rutherford had another, offensive rebound. Just things just are not falling for us. Utzler with the lay-in right there for 2 more. Rebound there from Swift. There's an over-the-back foul here on number 4, Madden Ramsey, his third. Team's third of the quarter. Turning for the Eagles, number 33, Jackson Vance. Utzler will have a seat. And 29 seconds to play here in quarter number 3. Again, if you notice, all of our shots pretty much outside the three-point line. That's out of bounds off Delta. Nice defense again there from Swift. Forcing the turnover. Third turnover now of the half. 7 of them on the night. In comes Caleb Kine. Rodifer will have a seat. Rather Pittenger there with a three-point basket. Knapp will do it here for the third, so a big-time shot there by Drew Pittenger. Gets the Raiders now within 17, 40-23 here at the end of 3. Stay right here with us. Got your fourth quarter of action coming up here on the WHS Network. Welcome back in here with our Alfred Robinson Customs game break. And want to shout out here to Bob and Eileen Taylor. Good, we just played a commercial there. Again, Bob Taylor, one of our sponsors, Taylor Architects Inc. So again, they're watching us there from the Sunshine State. Again, every time we talk about it, get a little bit more and more jealous. Being down in Florida is a whole lot better than being here stuck in the cold. So again, we do have a foul here. That's on number 10, Cole Davis. That's his second. Team's first here of the quarter. Swift now on the belt. Right side here, gets into the paint area, but a foul before the shot. So the foul will be here on number 4, Ramsey, his fourth, team second. And checking in here for the Eagles, number 32, Landon Williams. But darn. Well, we inbounded the ball. Just unfortunately, darn near went out of bounds. Pittenger ended up saving it, but that still didn't pan out. Luckily, our one of our cheerleaders over there was all right. Pittenger had to nudge her out of the way a little bit, made sure she didn't get hurt. So a foul here on Wapahani, number 34, Drew Pittenger, his first, team's first of the quarter. It'll be number 32, Williams, to inbound for the Eagles. And that's going to be an illegal screen. That's on number 10, Davis, his third, team's third, also the fourth turnover now for Delta. Near takeaway, and indeed it will be. Longfellow got his hands in there and then gets fouled here on the other end. So the foul there on Morey, his second, team's fourth. And we will get a full timeout on the floor taken by the Eagles. This will be their first charge timeout here of the night. We'll step aside here for a quick timeout of our own. 40-23. Delta leads it with 5:56 to play. All right, folks, again, welcome back following the timeout. So again, the foul there on Morey, the second, team's fourth. One more here for Longfellow. Free throw attempt will be up, and it will be good. Nicely done. Will be the first point of the night here for Jarek Longfellow. See DJ Seagraves now in here for the first time of this fourth quarter. That pass picked off. 6 turnovers now for Delta in this half. They had 4 in the first half. Bell drives it right, gets into the paint area. That shot blocked. And Phillips is able to cruise in there for 2 more. Top the key 3, Swift up and good. Swift now up to 9 points. Again, all 9 coming from downtown. Top. I'll give way here to Utzler. Hand off back to Phillips. Again, as Delta continues to take time off the clock. That pass nearly picked off and deflected nonetheless there by Wapahani, so it's going to stay here with the Eagles. As number 4, Matt Ramsey will check back in for Delta. For Wapahani, Hunter Rodifer checks in. Down here to the backcourt to Morey. Nice job right there. Rodifer there with a takeaway and cruises in there for the lay-in. 7 points now for Hunter Rodifer. And another near takeaway, but instead we'll have a reach-in foul here on Wapahani's number 2, Riley Swift, his third, team's second of the quarter. So Morey to inbound it. Again, we have senior nights, or not senior night, homecoming night festivities coming up after the conclusion of this one here tonight. Again, that will be on a separate video or link here on YouTube. It's 2025 Wapahani Homecoming Court. So we hope you guys tune in there for that. Thought we would broadcast that as Riley Swift with another Rainmaker, his fourth of them here on the night. But again, make sure to tune in for that. Again, following the conclusion of tonight's junior varsity broadcast, we'll have the 2025 Homecoming Court. So back and forth, the Eagles and the Raiders go, 46-32. A 30-second timeout on the floor taken by Delta. We'll step aside for a quick timeout as well. We'll be back with more right after this message from Dr. Kara J. Wolf, DDSPC. All right, again, returning from the timeout. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. Wapahani, again, trying to do everything they can to climb back into it. Down by 14. Three-pointer off there for Swift. Pass nearly picked off. Phillips was able to regather and then lost a handle on it again. 8th turnover here of the half. 12 of them on the night. Bell for 3. No good. Blevins now to Morey. Cross court to Utzler. And that's a travel. And now we'll get another timeout. And it's going to be a full timeout here from Wapahani. So 46-32. Again, we'll step aside here for another quick timeout of our own. We'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, again, back from the timeout. Right at about 2.5 remaining. Wapahani down by 14. Bell gathers, finds Swift. Back to Bell. Dribbles inside here at the free throw line. Back out to Longfellow. And we'll get a bump from behind by number 23, Kate Utzler. His 4th. Team's 5th. So that should send Rutherford to the line for 2 of them. So Rutherford, a little bit of pain right there. First one will be up and in and out, no good. Second of 2 will be up and it will be good. Nice it up. So 1 of 2, we'll take that. Better than nothing. Rutherford now with 8 points here on the night. And nearly taken away. Love the hustle there from Rodifer. That stuff, you just can't teach that stuff. It's either you want it or you don't. So the foul here on Wapahani's number 20. DJ Seagraves, his second. Team's third. So we'll have Chase Phillips here at the line for two of them. First one will be up and good. And a traveling violation. Fourth turnover for Wapahani here in the second half. That now gives us 11 here on the night. And Delta with 13 here on the evening. So jump ball, it's going to stay here with the Eagles. Morey drives the baseline, Utzler underneath, and puts that one in there for two more. Swift, deep three. That's up, left that one short. Rebounded there by Blevins. And that was a good job there by Rodifer. Being aware of where he was at there on the floor. He was out of bounds. The ball was close to him. He hopped back in bounds and never touched it. Bell topped the key three. That finds the bottom of the net. 6 points now for Carter Bell. And that will lay in there for Utzler. Now 14 points on the night there for the sophomore forward. Yeah, so I would assume right here the Eagles will just dribble it out and finish up here with the W tonight here on Homecoming Night 2025. Again, make sure to tune in again on another video link here on YouTube. Go to 2025 Homecoming Court. Again, that's where you can find all of tonight's festivities here in between the JV and varsity game. Again, your final score here this evening, the Delta Eagles 51, your Wapahani Raiders 36. Again, the Raiders coming up short here tonight, but they'll look to get back at it next week. Have a couple games next week on Thursday, and then the varsity has a game on Saturday as well. No JV game next Saturday, so it's, I guess essentially for the JV team, only one game here at home next week. So again, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Again, make sure to tune in here for tonight's Homecoming Court here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.